Hello everyone, welcome to my channel No Bluff Coder. This is my first video on YouTube and I'm super excited to start this journey with you. So, today we are diving into the ultimate roadmap for becoming a web developer. Whether you are a complete beginner or looking to brush up on your skills, this video will guide you through everything you need to know from start to end. Make sure you don't skip the video and let's get started. So, before going to the roadmap, I want to talk about what exactly is web development and why do we need to learn it, and what does this skill can bring onto the table. So, moving on, to be blunt, web development is a process of making web pages or websites. And why should we learn it, you ask? Obviously, it's a skill that enables you to develop something relevant and solve some real time problems. It's easy to learn, although you need to be consistent. It has vast community, means you have plethora of resources to learn and seek help from. And the hottest thing of all is that this skill can fetch you a job or an internship you are searching for. I guess that settles the introduction to web development. Cool. Now let's explore the roadmap of becoming one. Basically, web development is divided into two things. Front end, which we normal users can see and interact with. Normal users in the sense means non-developers like we, who don't know how to build websites. Next comes backend, which we can't see, like how the website is working and how YouTube, Amazon, Instagram recommends videos, products, and users to us, and so on. So, now let's know what are the technologies need to learn in order to become a front-end developer, or a back-end developer, or even a full-stack developer who can do both front-end and back-end. Now, coming to front-end development, the bare minimum things we need to learn are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In additional to this, we can learn frameworks like React.js, AngularJS, and Vue.js. And coming to backend, we can do backend in many ways. We can do backend with JavaScript, Python, or many other languages like PHP, Java, etc. If you want to do backend through JS, you have to do Node.js and Express.js. Or if you want to go in the road of Python, you can either choose Django, Flask, or Faststep. And other than this, you have many other options like PHP, Java, etc. So basically, you have many ways to do backend. One is JavaScript, another is Python, another is PHP, Java, etc. And along with this, you need to learn database. Basically, databases are of two types: relational databases and non-relational databases. Relational databases like MySQL, Oracle, etc. and non-relational database like MongoDB, Cassandra, etc. If you are going through JavaScript backend like Node.js and Express.js, it's better to choose MongoDB because MongoDB syntax is written in JavaScript, so it best aligns with Node.js frameworks. If you want to go any other ways, you can choose MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL, or anything, etc. So now you know what are the tech stacks need for becoming a front-end developer and what do you need for becoming a back-end developer. If you know both of these, front-end and back-end, you can go to a full-stack framework like Next.js, where you can have built-in modules or built-in function which you can use to leverage your product. Next.js is a full-stack framework where you can code both front-end and back-end the same. So after all learning this, you need this version control system called Git and GitHub. It's the core thing. You need to learn it in order to share your code with someone or collaborate with someone. Like if you are working in a project with someone else, you need to share your code, right? You are not gonna send the whole code in WhatsApp or any chat, right? So better learn this Git and GitHub in order to collaborate with others. If you want to develop something with others, Git and GitHub is must. So let me summarize this. So basically web development is divided into two things, front end and back end. In order to learn front end, the bare minimum things you need to know are HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Additional to this, if you want to get a job or an internship in this competitive world, you have to learn any of these frameworks like React.js, or it may be AngularJS, or it may be Vue.js. And coming to backend, you can choose anyway, either with JavaScript, either with Python, or other things like PHP, Java, etc. If you want to do backend with JavaScript, you have to learn Node.js and Express.js. And if you want to go through the way of Python, you can either do Django or Flask or FastAPI, not everything. And you have many other ways. And additional to this, you need to learn how to manipulate a database, whether it may be a relational database or a non-relational database. I suggest MongoDB for Node.js and Express.js and MySQL for remaining things. And additional to things, Git and GitHub is must in order to get a job or an internship what you are searching for. And after all this, you can learn a full stack framework like Next.js to leverage your product. Learning this Next.js is optional and it's up to you. So let me say again, what are the minimum things you need to learn in order to make a website? HTML, CSS and JavaScript are the basic things you need to know in order to build a website. If you want to scale your website or make your website a single page applications, you can learn frameworks like this. And if you want to make a full stack website, you need to learn backend and database. And if you want to collaborate with others and make a project, you have to learn Git and GitHub. So this is the brief roadmap of how to becoming a web developer, whether it may be full front-end developer or back-end developer, or it may be full stack developer. In order to become a full stack developer, you may take around 6 to 8 months of time. And there you have it. Follow this roadmap and you will be on your way to becoming a proficient web developer. Remember, consistency is the key. So keep practicing and building projects. That's it for today, guys. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.